Hi Capricorn, this is Nicole with Shining Light Oracle, and I'm with you today to do a timeless reading for you. I hope you're having a great Monday, a great start to your week, and I look forward to doing this reading with you. I'm going to start today's reading with a poem, which I often like to do, and today's poem is entitled Fall Leaves Fall by Emily Bronte. Fall leaves fall, die flowers away. Lengthen night and shorten day, every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. I shall smile when wreaths of snow blossom where the rose should grow. I shall sing when night's decay ushers in a drearier day. And again, that's by Emily Bronte. Okay, we're going to start your reading today with a few messages that I received for you in meditation today. And the first message that I have in this may be relevant for a small group of you. So I just got the message about a detailed summary. So you take how that resonates for you and look at all of the details in the fine print of any contracts or legal paperwork that you may be signing in the near future. Okay, so just take the time that you need to read through everything properly and just make sure that all of the details are correct before you sign anything. And then I got another very specific message. So first I got the name Surrey, so as in Surrey, BC. So one of you or a few of you may live there, or even more specific, someone may be traveling there. And the next name that I got was Shangri-La. So there's a Shangri-La hotel in Surrey, BC. So someone may specifically be traveling to stay at that hotel, or maybe at that hotel right now. And this may be related, or this may be a separate message, but I got someone playing in a casino, so going to the casino, and then the feeling and what came to me was living the high life. So you may, just be on this trip and feeling like you're living the high life. And then I got a very sweet message. Someone has oodles and oodles of love for you. So specifically, someone may use that word oodles. Okay, and those are the messages that I have for you for today. So we're going to start today's reading using one of my own decks. I'll show you there. So I am going to shuffle and see what messages we can get for you for today. Capricorn. Spirit, please show us messages for dear Capricorns for today's reading. Spirit, please give us messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Oh, we had a lot there. Take one from there. Spirit, please, a few more messages for Capricorn. And I saw that card actually as I was shuffling, so it's interesting that it did come out. the bottom of the deck, we have mature woman. So that may be relevant to some of you. Okay, so your first message is, you are my last thought before I fall asleep. Full of grace. Beautiful. Ascension. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth. Obsessive energy. And this is the card that I actually saw while I was shuffling. And it came out again. Angels are near. That's a beautiful message. And earth sign. So you may be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn. This may be an important person in your life. Maybe for some of you, this mature woman could be a mother, mother-in-law, or it could be a mature woman that you're in a relationship with. Just let me take a moment. Okay, so the first thing that I'm feeling, as I was saying, so there's this obsessive energy, and this is paired with you're my last thought before I fall asleep. And actually, I'm trying to recall who someone just got those same pairing. Was it Sagittarius in their reading? So it'll be interesting to see where this where this goes and what we see in the other cards. But some of you may be dealing with a person who has these qualities, and for some of you it may be a parent, it may be a mother figure, but for others of you it could be within a romantic relationship, so someone you're dating. Yeah, so let's see if we can get more messages for you from the angel deck. Get more guidance. And angels, please give us more messages for Capricorn. Whoa, and that jumped right out. Discipline. Please, angels, give us more guidance for Capricorn. Okay. Oh, and on the bottom we have kindness. Beautiful card. I actually feel like you're very kind. So I feel this represents you, and I feel that with the full of grace and ascension, your spiritual growth and your spiritual path, and the angels are near. So this is a very, you may be a very spiritually connected person. Okay, let's see what we have. So we have flexibility, interesting, discipline, clarity, and choices. So some of you may have a choice to make within a relationship. Maybe you're at a bit of a crossroads right now with this person, with your person, whoever that may represent for you. And, you know, maybe it's a choice between what you feel you're being called to, especially as it relates to your spiritual connections, and this individual who may excuse me, be exhibiting this kind of overbearing, obsessive energy potentially. Okay, so let's read the first card. Flexibility. Life is full of changes and surprises. Your guidance is to move with the current, for it is resisting the flow which creates problems. Ask your angel to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept the possibility that there are other ways, previously unseen doorways will be open to you, and you will move easily through the change. There is a solution to every problem, so look at all things with eyes of love and expectation. Then life force will flow freely through you. You will feel healthy and alive and can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you through change. And your affirmation for this card is, I am free and flexible. And I feel like this actually goes with ascension. So being in the flow. And being in alignment with your highest path for your own soul growth. The next message is discipline. An unruly dog is a hazard to itself and others. The animal which has learned discipline and obedience can be trusted and will loyally and lovingly serve its master. It is then allowed off its lead. Through discipline comes freedom. The master you're called on to obey is your higher self. You came to earth on a mission, and only self-discipline will enable you to fulfill it. Tune in and ask your angels for their help and support so that your life becomes happy and rewarding and divinely directed. Discipline is a key to fulfilling your destiny. And your affirmation for this card is, self-discipline brings me freedom. So I'm just remembering, Capricorn, that this exact card came out, I believe it was for Sagittarius, but I'm not absolutely sure, yesterday in their reading. And I feel that this discipline is more speaking to the control that this person seems to have over you. And this goes with the obsessive energy and you're my last thought before I fall asleep. Usually, that's a beautiful message. In this reading, I feel like it has a different, a bit of a different connotation to it. So I'm going to put discipline up here because I do feel that that fits with that kind of energy that you may be feeling over you right now. The next message you have is clarity. Angel wisdom reminds you that a busy, cluttered mind is a sick one, and a still, clear mind is a divine one. Allow the wisdom in your heart to radiate out and dissolve the chatter of your mind. Know that your angel has drawn this to your attention and is waiting to help you in your task. Sit quietly so that you can find the stillness within. Then you can shine a pure, clear light onto every area of your life. In the clarity of this light, the angels will reveal a new way of being. You will see things differently and be able to make decisions from strength and clarity. And your affirmation for this card is, my mind is quiet, still, and clear. And I actually feel this fits with full of grace. And it's being in your natural state of grace, which I feel is very strong for you. And I'm thinking of the saying, Tuesday's child is full of grace and kindness. You are full of kindness. You know, the relationship that you may find yourself in is not your fault. So your next card is choices. When you worry about decisions, it means that your mind is trying to control your life and results in choices made from your ego. Your angel guidance is to consider and evaluate all the options, then let go of your head and choose from your heart that which gives you greatest joy and feels right. Do not act from foolish impulse, however, rather from divinely prompted inspiration. Make choices for the highest good. Remember that if something is not for your highest good, it certainly is not for the highest good of those around you. So let go of false feelings of responsibility for others and choose with wisdom. Become still and attuned to your soul. Ask your angels for guidance and help. Then from your point of deep inner stillness, make your choices easily and spontaneously. And your affirmation for this card is, I choose for my highest good. And we're going to put that right next to the angels are near, because I really feel that you have a lot of divine guidance available to you. You're very protected, and please call on your angels, call on your guides, to help you at this crossroads, to help you make those decisions, but make it from a place of clarity, and have kindness for yourself. That's so, so important here. Okay, so we are going to pull some cards from the Light Seers Tarot deck, excuse me. And I'm just going to shuffle the cards and see if we can get some more kind of guidance and messages for you. And I just saw the Two of Wands, all about choices for the future. Please, Spirit, give us messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Just have that card flip. Messages for Capricorn. Okay, so automatically what I see, I just looked at the bottom of the deck. So you have the Death card, which talks about new beginnings, a rebirth. Okay, so I'm just going to put that over here. You know, and I really feel for those of you who resonate with being at a place of a crossroads and having to make difficult decisions, you know, I feel once you do come to a decision and you move forward, you know, this is really when you're going to be going through a period of rapid ascension. Okay, it's very, very powerful. So we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Tower. We have the World. Beautiful. And we have the King of Wands. And all of these are in the upright. Okay, so I'm going to actually read from the book so that we can get some deeper messages for you. So this, I'm actually going to start with the King of Wands. I feel like this may represent your person and the person that may be in question here. So this is a fiery guy, right? He may, you know, have quite a strong ego. He may be very assertive, overly assertive. He can have an explosive temper. You know, he can be very impatient. And he can take risks. And, you know, for some of you that just came to me, Some risks financially. So for a few of you that may resonate, that may have caused some real challenges for you and within your relationship. So we're going to go to, I'll read a little bit of more of that. This fiery guy, he's a charismatic and natural-born leader whose vitality emanates through his laughter and his obsession with a life well lived. As you dance into his energy, you may feel a surge of entrepreneurial passion that pushes you to the edges of your epic success. So what stands out there again is that obsessive energy, and really feeling that from those two cards. Okay, there can be a very exciting energy, but then there can be the extreme to that type of energy as well. Okay, so let's go to the Two of Pentacles. And so that talks about needing to find balance, right? So you're trying to balance these two pentacles, feeling like, you're trying to find your equilibrium again. You're juggling, you're trying to find harmony. You're trying to find harmony within yourself, but you're also trying to find harmony again in your relationship with this King of Wands. So it says, with all those roles and responsibilities that you've been juggling, you may be feeling a little imbalanced. Busy much? Maybe your calendar is totally overbooked and you're feeling the stress of being stretched in too many directions. You may be feeling the need to better balance dualities or opposing aspects of your life. Your time alone versus your time with others, or your material life versus your spiritual life. And that's what we were just talking about, right? So you may be at a crossroads with this individual, trying to make a decision about which path, which direction to take. And this has a direct effect on your spiritual growth and ascension. Make sure you aren't investing too many resources in one area at the expense of another, or at the expense of yourself, especially when both are equally as important. Even though this card suggests that you're likely able to manage it all, do you desire this much juggling? And you may also feel like someone is juggling you for a few of you, or that you're an option, right? So that may be relevant in your situation as well. And then, of course, we have the Tower event. And this may have already happened for some of you, or may be happening in the near future. And I'll read the message for the Tower. Unexpected change, chaos, the rug being pulled from beneath your feet, beliefs challenged, new awareness and perspectives, deconstruction, being unsure of who you are. Like the Death card, so we have, yeah, put these three cards together. I'm just going to show you there. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Tower, right? So there are some very big decisions here. This really talks about an end of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And which path, will you choose? Right? Whoa, buckle up and expect the unexpected. Sometimes we resist change to the point that the universe shifts in a destructive and chaotic way that fundamentally changes how we see our reality. There is a strange beauty in this deconstruction, as all of the elements for a better life will be found amongst the rubble. Use this moment to rebuild something foundational, something extraordinary. Trust that you will be held by the universe. And the affirmation for this card is, in chaos, I move toward the brightest light. I feel that so strongly, and you have the world. So it's a beautiful card. So the world speaks to joy, wholeness, completion of a cycle after moving through a tower event. Happy endings, abundant success, new levels of consciousness, literally traveling the world. Interesting. I just immediately looked to the earth sign. So that could be significant for you too, traveling the world. So maybe some of you will be choosing to travel. The world brings one of the most positive and abundant messages in the tarot. Congratulations, you've come so far. A large project or priority in your life is coming to a successful conclusion, and it's time to revel in the sweet afterglow of your success. If you're not quite there yet, take this card as a sign that you're on the right path. Consciously step into the world's ascension energy and welcome this beautiful shift as your inner spiritual landscape merges with your outer reality. And your affirmation for this card is, I accept this gift of completion and I ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am loved. Wow, Capricorn, that's a really beautiful message for you after what may be quite a challenging period. And that's what I have for you today, Capricorn. Thank you again so much for being with me. Again, if you can like the video, if you related to this reading, please subscribe if you feel called to do so. I appreciate your support so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.